Wow. Hello everybody, and welcome to another hopefully short stream. This stream will end the moment I beat my map. I'm just gonna go. I'm streaming because I gotta beat my Kacky map today and then submit it. But you might think, Virtual, you already beat your Kacky map, and yes I did. But then I got feedback. I'll say this again when people get in here, but apparently my map is too hard. What? When has this ever happened? When does a Kacky map get too difficult? It's supposed to be difficult, that's the entire point. How does a Kacky map get too difficult? Well, I don't know, but I managed to do it. Guys, here is version 1. I'll pull it up while we wait for the others to join from Twitch. Twitch usually takes a little bit to send out their notification stuff. Here is version 1. Oh, now people are coming through. Hello, Twitch chat. Hello, notification squad. I'm just about to show you guys my Kacky map. I validated this thing. It took me 2 hours to validate. Only 2 hours. I've spent 20 hours in Kacky maps before. This was a 2-hour speedrun to beat this map. But when I sent it in, they said it's too hard. Yes, we're done! They said this might be one of the hardest maps in the entire event, if this one gets in. After 22 end fails. Now for Kacky, that is strange, because like, we've had events where this would be one of the easiest maps. I would categorize it as a green map. You have white, green, blue, red, black. I would categorize this as green for traditional Kacky standards, but apparently they said it was more like a red. And it looks red. But it's a new bug, if you haven't seen this. You have to crash a pillar on purpose to get a zoop fling around this pillar. Haven't seen anyone else use this before. Yes. And it's the only way to beat the map. It's a really cool trick, but apparently too difficult. So, we're beyond the mapping deadline. Yes, we're done. And we're not done. We're not done. We have work to do. We gotta validate an easier version. Shouldn't be that hard, but maybe I got lucky, you know? Maybe I got lucky, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna take longer. Map got accepted? Well, I gotta revalidate to have a chance anyway. And they said that's okay. So yeah, we're gonna revalidate today. I actually spent a lot of time on the new version. Like, try to really soak in the aesthetic of this map and the scenery and the tricks, because the new one looks different. Can you just take out the second flick? You can, but then it's too easy. So that is what I had to kind of struggle with, is like, with 2 tricks, if you just take away the one, then the map is ultra free. Like, it's completely trivial. And I don't want it to be trivial. I want it to still be a skill-based Kacky map. So yeah, let me show you guys what I made. I'm excited. I present to you guys Kacky Reloaded V333 Final. Looks basically the same, very similar, but I spent a lot of time getting the aesthetics right. It's very pretty. We're in this mountain city in the clouds. By the mountains, we got balloons, we got a dragon in the distance. Looks already better. The scenery does look more complete, but you haven't seen the tricks. So let me show you what I changed. The original had 2 pole hits, right? Instead, what we have now is a piece of plastic and a jump and a missing block. A missing block that I deleted on accident. And then we have a pole hit. I mean, wait, sorry, I'm getting a seizure. There's a missing block. We're missing a no grip. I would have noticed this, but you need this for the trick to work. The missing block should go right here. I think it was when I was copy pasting a few blocks. Ooh. Might place this at an angle. Should be the same. It's just about preventing the slide out. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay. So, let's go back to the overview. You have the pillar hit. You land on boosters, kind of like the original ending. You go through here, and then you have one last plastic bounce and a finish with the balloons. So welcome everybody. We're just gonna start the green timer and play this until we beat it, and then I'm gonna hop off immediately after. It's the only thing we're doing today. Also, chat not showing stuff. Let me put you guys up on screen. Boom. Imagine it's harder. I think it's actually easier. I think it's a lot easier. But yeah, people might be curious what this plastic hit is. And I can't wait to show you. This placement I still think is a bit weird from what it was originally. So if I place it, wait. If I place it here, is that terrible? Okay, let's just modify this. Hang on. There we go, I think. I think that's where I would want it. Maybe a bit closer. Like here? No, not there. So there. Okay. Let's begin our validation process. Let me also pull up alerts so I can see them. Sean, thank you. Thank you. Banana Joe Mama. Great name. Skuro, thank you. Timer has begun. And so has my my validation attempt, guys. They rejected it. They said it was too hard. My Kacky map was too difficult. So Kacky is literally going to be easier. And their entire argument was that they don't want anything to end up like Kacky 4, which was too hard. So there you can see a little teaser of the new trick. I didn't fully get it to work. But you have this insane 720 spin on the plastic. This thing. And then you land up here, and then you have to do the pillar hit. And then finish. So this is my new version of the map. And counterintuitively, this is easier. When you know what to do, this is trivial. So yeah. Wasn't the deadline yesterday? Yes. But they said I have a few more days to do this. Because they liked the map. They just said it was too hard. So we have good chances, guys. Probably getting in if we can validate this version. Ooh. Oh, we have red splits. What? Oh, this always happens. Yeah, red timer. Maybe the timer should be red today since we're beyond the deadline. Also, no inputs. That is actually on purpose. I thought I'd let people figure out how to do this on their own in the event. I won't take that long to figure out, I don't think, but yeah. What's stopping you from taking it slow and steady? Let's show it. If you try, you will not be fast enough. You will not be fast enough. So you have to do this wild hit. And then the same for the pillar. You're not fast enough if you stop. Which is cool. I like when it looks like just a regular jump, but you obviously can't just do a regular jump in Kacky. Has to be something to it. So yeah. Yellow Herald, thank you. Original auto time was 2 hours 30, so if we beat that, then this is objectively easier. I already think it is, but we gotta prove it. When is Kacky? It starts November 1st. So we still have Yeah, 10 days until the event, give or take. And for those that don't know what Kacky is, it's think of it like a Trackmania bouldering competition. You have many just short and sweet problems that are very hard to solve. And these are like the hardest boulder problems out there. Just a lot of cool short maps with unique tricks. And they you know, they need a bit of spice. They need to be a bit creative. Like, we have had so many bug slide maps before. So many similar tricks. So, it's always fun if you're able to bring something new to the table. So I can't wait to see what other people are bringing. But this ice-dirt interaction I've never seen in Kacky. For both tricks, actually. Kelvin, thank you for 5 months. Good luck with the map, thank you. Last time I saw it pure raw, well done. Thank you. Yeah, the scenery came along amazing. I really like the look of it. It feels like a place I want to hang out, you know? Did the map get rejected? I'm gonna have to answer this a lot of times. Not rejected. Not rejected, but they asked to make it easier. Rejected would be like, no point even trying to make a better version. But they were like, yeah. Come back with something that's easier. Please make an easy map? But so there's already... Like, I can already tell you, right? If... I don't know the maps. But if the previous version I submitted was a red map, and it took me 2 hours to validate, then it's very likely that Kacky is a whole lot easier overall. So there's gonna be a plethora of not easy, but easier Kacky maps this time around. This needs red balloons. Look up. Look up, my friend. They're everywhere. Oh. Make Kacky easier, woke culture at it. No, but it can reach a breaking point, you know? Kacky last time was too hard. It was straight up too hard. So I think the admins are doing a correct decision in trying to make it easier. Because it's just more fun if it is accessible. And if the learning curve is more natural. Like when you guys play this map, you're gonna have to first figure out how to keep grip on this, then how to do the spin, how to land the spin, control the setup, how this pillar hit works, and then how the following ice slide and finish works. But you're gonna learn everything like one trick after one another. I think it's gonna be fun. Just looking at this. That was correct. Can you speak Swedish, Virtual? I cannot speak Swedish, but I can understand it. It's so similar to Norwegian? That was almost GG, guys. This might be the shortest stream I've ever done. I'm literally speedrunning a live stream. If you guys want to use your primes, this will be one of your last chances before I get off this this bus. Oh my god. Isn't that interesting, Janik? People intuitively think this is harder because it has more spins. But it's actually way easier. Like guys, just because the car spins doesn't mean it's hard. It's the other version was actually really difficult. But I think that's actually really fun. If you have a spin that is somewhat easy to control. A lot of people can't do ice 360s because they get lost in the input sauce. I don't think you get lost on this one. No chance. What happened? The map looks so different. So yeah, I was asked to make it easier by the admins, and this is the easier version. Patch Foxy, thank you. Hiding inputs, of course. Of course, else it would literally be a first rotation finish, Danik. Like discovery finish. And maybe that's pushing it, but still, it would be trivial. Oh. Almost. That was very close. Can you beat in 10 minutes? Well, I've basically landed on the last platform now twice, so... It might be something like that. How long did it take for the harder version? It was 2.5 hours. And that, well... It kind of felt like I got it before I was due for it. Like, I just happened to get very fortunate with end working. Good. Is it possible to Twitch Prime on the iOS app? The answer is actually no. Because Apple wants a cut of any in-app purchase. And although using a Twitch Prime is free, they still count that. So you have to go out of the app to sub with Prime. It's very dumb. Like, even though clicking the Prime button, if you have Prime already, is free, it's like, yeah, no. The more you know. Yeah, I'll thank for the Primes, guys. Direx and Sensei Feet, thank you guys. That was too fast. Oh. Snapdragon, thank you. You still have the other map as a backup? Yeah, I mean, I didn't overwrite it, so I have it in my folders. It's just I can't really do much with it. But I'm happy with how everything turned out. At first, I didn't like this version better. I thought it was too easy. And not as cool as the other one. But now my opinion of it has actually changed. I like this one more. Even though in Kacky spirit, I prefer the other map for the fact that it's harder. It feels almost wrong to build something where you know you could have made it naturally harder. Like, just the tricks themselves could be naturally harder. And I'd still be able to complete it. And submit it. But these are cooler tricks, so there's that. Can you cheese the start? No. No cheeses on this map. Also, Adam, thank you for the 18 months. Procrastinating your English essay for this? I won't take long, I promise. I will instantly hit the stop stream button, like, 1 minute after I finish. And then you can go back to your essay. It's just we're already late for the deadline, so we have to hurry. No cheese yet? No, I mean, it's very unlikely someone will cheese this. It's a very locked map. Plus, it's easy. And I feel like people start looking for cheeses more when a map feels impossible. Will you release the original outside of Kacky? No, I don't think so. I mean, I could, but... Like, would you guys be interested in trying it? The other version? I would not release it before Kacky, obviously, it would be after, but... Nah. I feel you. Yeah, actually, no, I think I'll pass. Should a mini challenge on it? Maybe, I don't know. Hello from Scotland. Hello, Zach. Welcome. I've never been to the UK at all. This looks way better. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. I'm glad people are liking this one. It would be bad to show up with a worse version. But I spent so much time on the scenery. And it's not that it's a lot of blocks necessarily, it's just... With scenery, I overthink a lot instead of just placing things that look nice. Scotland is not in the United Kingdom, my man. They used to be, alright? Maybe they're not anymore, they used to be. It's on that whole island. I've never been to the great continent of the UK. But I want to go. Or was the chatter clueless? Maybe the chatter was clueless and I was right. You have not missed anything, okay. Okay, I win! Eat shit, chatter. I was right. I wasn't saying anything offensive. Maybe I was. Maybe they still think they're beyond the UK. Sorry. It's just when people are really smug about it, it's annoying. I'm trying my best, you know? Yeah, I'm quite confident that people, if they play this map a few sessions, will get the start every time. And then what remains is just learning the pull hit. And then you have, you know, a Kacky map. That looks beautiful, thank you, doll birdie. Oh, missing? Did I submit the first version? I did, yeah. And as I've said a lot of times already, it got rejected for being too difficult. But they said, yo, come back in a few days with an updated version that's easier, same trick, and it's chill. So here we are. 3241 Silent the soccer, thank you. Janik, how long did you spend on your Kacky map? How long did your validation take? Ooh. What is this? Yeah. You gotta get used to it. And do you get the 333 number? No idea. Tactics! Thank you for the 5 gifted. Tactics, are you making any music this time around? For Kacky, nice to see you. Oh. Good attempt. How about some synthwave music? We could do synthwave. We could do... I mean, this is the soundtrack I finished the first one, version 2. No, not this one, not this one. This one. There's probably gonna be a lot of AI songs. Now, it'll just be a blanket rejection of AI music on the next Kacky album. You have to make it real music only. Gravy Boat, thank you for the 1 year. Marm being lax? Well, I told him like way ahead of time. that we were doing the changes. And he's like, yeah. Unox, thank you for the 13 months. As I didn't catch if Tactics said he was making music or not. Let me know in Discord, maybe, Tactics. Not bad. That's fine. No virtual covers? I mean, we can maybe make an exception if it's AI songs with my voice. Maybe that's fun. But, yeah, no. Like, there's so many people, if you guys don't know this tradition, that make music every Kacky season. People that sing and write, like, parody lyrics of popular songs and record it. Some people even play instruments and make their own OG songs. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. So it's a big tradition, and I'm very excited to see what people are making. Janik has a rap, I know, that he's eager to show me. Almost. Turtle, leave with the 3 months. Start is getting extremely consistent now. Do you think standard access is worth it? I mean, yes, but I also play this game over 1,000 hours a year. So for $20, that is really cheap. Depends on how much you're gonna play the game, but I think you find that if you have it, there's so many things you can do in the game that are fun. So I say it's worth it. How many times do you think you pressed the restart key? Probably... I mean, is a million too... I don't know. Probably. It's gotta be a lot. It's gotta be a lot. I remember last month you said something about my name. I don't remember it. It's actually my name from Basque Country. Oh. Unox, your Twitch username is almost the same as a pharaoh in Egypt. King Unas. Who also had a pyramid. But his pyramid has completely fallen apart. But he's on the Egyptian kings list. King Unas. You should look up his pyramid and visit it. Is a million button presses a lot? Probably not. The number 1 million of anything sounds so much, but there's probably actions you've done a million times. Actually, without knowing. How many times in a lifetime do you think you blink? Maybe I've already blinked a million times. $20 quintillion. What? Okay, guys, another... It's like another quiz question. If you were the country of Norway, and you had a oil fund, how many... how many kroner would be in that oil fund? Fun quiz question. You can compare it to Sweden's one as well. This is the exact song I validated the first one too. Is it blessed? Let's find out. New Kacky or just updated? Updated. Yeah, this is not gonna work. How many pyramids are there in Egypt? I mean, we don't know how many have been lost to the sands of time, quite literally, but... like remaining known ones, I think you end up at about 20. But there's like 10 that are super famous, and then some completely buried ones in sand and rubble. Griefed or just abandoned. But then you could also say like there are these satellite pyramids next to the big pyramids, you know, like so. Out of the truly jaw-dropping monuments, you probably have around as like 20. Best man, they will 51 months. Good luck finishing. Thank you. Oh, my bad. How did your interest in pyramids start? I actually don't know anymore. It started like December 2022 or so. And I was mainly just getting fascinated with the question of, okay, how did they build the pyramid? Curiosity. And then, you know, you get this answer of, okay, it took them 30 years, they used these and these stones, there's 2 million of them. You have all these stats, right? But none of like, here's the actual confirmed building process. And then I understood that, okay, there's many different theories to what they could have done. But no one had like a very convincing answer. Beyond some level of doubt. External ramp, you know, mix of internal and external ramp. One person saying that they might have used some form of ancient cement to cast the stones in place, etc., etc. And then that there were undiscovered chambers inside the pyramid as well, like the big void. The big void is a big selling point. You blink 1 million times in about 70 days. What? Let me make it 7. No, wait. I lost the plot. Never mind. Clem Hazard thing for 1 year? And then people have tagged me in this AI video on Twitter a lot last days where it's just the really strong Egyptians lifting stones. And they go, what do you think about this theory? Strong man lifting stone. 10 million a year. This should be the next Sigma hustling grind video on TikTok. Did you know you blink 10 million times a year? Why are you blinking instead of making money? Why are you wasting your time blinking? When you could be making money! 18:51 in 26 minutes. Alright guys, that is gonna be the new version. It's easier. It's a lot easier. I mean, we had 2 tries that didn't land this, but basically should have. And I don't think I blinked that much while doing this. I saved a lot of energy. Can use for the grind. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off. I wasn't kidding. Yeah, thank you for watching the stream. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for all the primes, all the resubs. Thank you for being here. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Sorry for robbing you of a lot of content.
Theory, you're in denial.
I mean, you kind of are. So for those that didn't understand any of what just happened, I'll recap. I had this version of the map. It was too hard. It took me 2.5 hours to validate. They didn't like it, said it was too difficult.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to TH Quace taken.
So we revalidated with an easier version now, clearly. It's like 6 times easier apparently if you just go by the time. So yeah, that's gonna be the map I submit to Kacky, and maybe you'll see it there in 10 days. Kacky starts November 1st. But guys, I'm gonna abandon you guys now. Bye-bye. See you guys soon. World Cup on Friday, by the way, so I'll be streaming that. Thank you, YouTube chat. Thank you, Twitch chat. Bye-bye.